Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Metropolitans aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Brendan McKay will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. Martinez, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Lifted down the line in left. A Rosarena is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting third.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Don't have to wait long. Here is the shortstop as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Two balls and 2 strikes. The count to Francisco Lindor.
彼あれはね、近所のスーパーに唯一売ってるんですよ。なかなか値段しますけどね。
Mets go down 1-2-3, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game.
直接食べに行ったら、かなりのコストかかりますからね。
What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the
山本ジョーダン
7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start
この
here
人も
to
も
try to
う
get
先
him
発
and the team in the win column.
長い。
Here's Randy Arozarena. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half
完
of the
全に
first.
定着しました。
Here's the pitch.
うわ、もうちょいでレジェンドいくと。
Lofted in the air out to right field.
難易度やばい。
Conforto is there. One pitch, one out.
最高難易度に近づいてますね。
Batting second.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this
後
one. Who's
半
the
で
one to
先行
watch,
くらい。
Dan?
あー、まとめ買い
Matty,
ですか。
I'm really excited to see Randy Arozarena in this one. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the
直
ball.
接、なんかネットで売ってたりするんですかね。
And that'll bring in
アマ
Yandy
ゾンで売ってたり
Diaz.
したり。
As
もし
he'll
かし
reach
て。
unsuccessfully at a slider away, it's strike
ゴー
one.
カレーの
Fellas, these Mets, as
公
they
式
enter
サイ
play
トか
here
ら買え
tonight,
るの
have run
か
their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing
ア
some
マゾンで売っ
inspired
てるの
baseball.
か。
Yeah, Matty, this is
なん
one
か
of those
Amazon と
special
かあり
moments
そうです
throughout the
ね。
course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th.
あ、
Start
今
saying,
結
hey,
構
maybe
なんで
something
も
special is going to
ネ
happen
ッ
this
トで売っ
summer.
てますからね。
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Hey, doubled
ま
up
あ、
on
白バラ
breaking
で
balls
す
there
らね、
outside. Now might be the time to bust
ネ
that
ットで買え
fastball
ま
in.
すからね。
And
うわ、
that
当
gets
て
him
ら
on
れ
the
た。
mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
社長
And
に
that play over now. Time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him
思いっきり当たり
favoring
ま
that
した。
leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like
白
he's
バ
going
ラ
to be
の
okay to try and
あ
continue.
の公
Ready
式サイ
now
ト見
is
たら
Austin Meadows.
食い
First
物も
cuts
や
for
たら売
him
って
here
ん
with the
です
bases open and 2 away.
あれはあれでうまそうですけど。
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Grounded back up the middle.
あー、抜けていっ
Gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some two-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish.
た。何回
After the
か
first two
ね、
batters of
食
the
い
inning
物
were
頼んだ
retired.
ことあるんですよね。
At the plate now, Brendan Lau, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another
関
shot
東
at
に
potentially
先に
putting him
出
away.
店したから、
Curveball locks him up. Strike
関
3,
西
and that's the third out.
でが流行らんのや。
Rays strand
あ
just the
あ、こ
one.
っち確か見てなかったと思う。55からあったんかな。なかったと思う。
New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Patrick Mazeika.
The catcher, Patrick.
Here's the first pitch.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
あるんですかね。知らんだけであったり。あるんですね、これ。一応あるみたいですよ。
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1 and 2.
難波にあるって書いてますよ。
Got him.
そんなにテンポはない。黄金カレーって名前が、京都にあるんですよ、これ。京都。京都と堺東と難波にあるって書いてます。3店舗だけですか。堺東スタジアムって書いてます。堺東スタジアム。
So now into the box is Khalil Lee. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. Strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
京都に歩いてまいりました。京都と堺東スタジアムと難波にあるらしい。難波やったらあれや、日本橋行った時に難波通天閣の近所だし、通天閣。通天閣やけど。でも、そんな言うほどあれ。逆に近くなった。あの辺にあるんですか。比較的でも、日本橋近いじゃないですか、これ。あんなとこあったんや。しかも、あの駅の近所ってまた、まさかの、意外といけますよ。ドッキードカレーに、ドッキードカレー。これ初めて知りました。名前がなんかすごいワイルドな名前。ロッキードカレー。あんなとこにあったんすな。何はといえばロッキー。4 home runs and 17 RBIs. 前行ったタワーマンションの近所じゃないですか、これ。あんな近場にあったとは。
Just misses off the inside for ball one. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't get much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the faces of hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Line hard into left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
デリバリー専門店だ。店で買える食えるわけじゃない。食べれんの？ラーメン屋の中でカレーが食べれますね。 ラーメン屋の中、なんか食いそうな。
G-Man Choi the next to hit, and it's fouled away. Comes in here right at 260, 4 home runs and an even 20 RBI.
もしかしたら店内で食えるようになったんかもしれないですね。
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
たこ焼き入れとけ
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
たこ焼きカレー。
breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger
こ
when
のバ
that's
ッ
the
ターほ
case.
んまに筒香さんによう似てるんですよね。
I know that
体
fastball
型とい
registered
い、
at
こ
about
の
92,
構え方といい、
93, but I guarantee you it
なん
looked
か
about
顔も
4 to
遠目
5
から見
miles
た
an
ら
hour
似てるんです
faster
よ
than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for
これ
out
は
number
今度
2.
行ってみな
It's
ダメで
never
す
a good look to strike out looking, but
何
it's
倍
way
行った
worse
時
when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
ああ、お前ラーメン
Clearly
屋の中にある
enjoying
と
their
か言ってま
time
す
here at the ballpark, as are we. Two complete, still scoreless here on the show.
あれでもなんかテイクアウト専門店って書いてます。
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
So 1-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So here's Albert Almora next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. At the letters, but called high, it's a ball.
まあそれを持って帰ってその辺で食べても全然いい。
Alonso
日本
board
橋
here
の
at
路
first
上
with
で食べ
nobody
て
out. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first down of the inning. So one man gone for the Mets in the third. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
テンポありますね。
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the order now. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
ショート。
From the stretch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's
意
pitch
外
and
と
an
なんか
excellent job to get ahead in
ス
a
タ
tough
ジアムの
spot.
近所に売ってんですね、これね。なんとかスタジアム前とか多いですね。
And the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike
高
2.
い東スタジアム。
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4,
ナッチャーが
3.
できる。
It's a double play and the inning is over. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
小山は石川の文句言いながら、石川のドリ
We're back now as the Rays line up readies for their third
やっ
turn
ぱ見
of
たら
bats.
どうも
And unfortunately for
テ
them,
イ
this
クアウ
club
ト
has
と
had its issues on offense.
デリバリ
Entering
ー
the day,
専門
they
って
rank
書いて
near the
ま
bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a
ここで
work in
こうで
progress. One player
路
told
上
me
で
before
食べ
the
な
game,
がら
it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all
松井
competitive
の
guys,
リン
and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are,
人手の
he's
多い
seeing a
そ
lot
う
of
いう
development
スタ
happening.
ジア
So
ム
he's
系でやっ
optimistic
た
about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now the first pitch. Francisco Mejia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
和歌山にも1店舗あ
Strike
ります
taken
か
up in
ね。
the zone.
和歌山、奈良と。
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
ああ、ほんまにクックで食いたい。55が松井の番号からやから。ああ、なるほど、なるほど。松井のカレー屋みたいな
And
もん。
now, Randy Arozarena. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew
あ
out
れが
in his
55
only
じゃな
at
かっ
bat
たら
so
また
far.
名前も変わるんですよね。たまたま55番やったから55カレーになってますけど。
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope. I got a ball, one
Bottom
strike.
of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
ああ、された。
Line drive, base hit down the
あ
line.
あ、たった。
And now it'll kick around in the corner.
松井
The
が
throw
看
is
板みたい
wild, and he gets away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately.
松井
Trying to
専
do
門
anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out
ま
in
あ、
his
ク
only
ック
trip to the
も
plate
ね、
so
土曜
far.
日が休みやからね、あそこ。
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit in the
Ah,
air toward
これは
the
打た
gap
れ
in
た。
right center.
完全に打たれ
And
た。
that'll get down out there near the wall.
ああ、三
The
塁強い。
relay,
これはアウト、アウト。
and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Well, you hate to
松
see
井
guys
は
run
高校
into outs,
時代カレ
especially
ーが好
when
きや
it's
った
because
と
of
いう
an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
カ カレーでパワーを取ってる
At
ん
the
ですよ。
plate, Austin Meadows. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. And this is lined hard to deep left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a two-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau. Swing and a liner. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 went down looking his first time up. Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
名前は聞いたことありますね。
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Meadows at second with two down. Slider laid off for
今
a
ま
ball.
た荒れちゃうんすか、もう。みんな予防接種受け取るから、またうろうろ旅行しとるんちゃう。
Fastball just inside. Kevin Kiermaier will be next if they can keep this inning alive.
もう予防接種打ったから、もううろうろし
Here's
て
the
大丈夫や
payoff
な。
pitch. And that misses ball four, so it's first and second now with two out.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full
普
count,
段
you're
から
hoping that the hitter is thinking
うろうろす
fastball
る
and
人はも
swings
う
through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
好きなカレーといえばアルバのことなんやけど、悠々しくもテレビ番組で応募があった。麻酔が笑いかせんだな。そうだ。なあ、センさんおはようございます。ゴーゴーカレーを食いたくてね。後で食べようか言ってたんですけど。
First pitch on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
なんか、南蛮のところにね、ゴーゴーカレーがあるらしいんですよ。その代わり、持ち帰り専門らしいんですけど。
Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a line
また打た
drive.
れた。
And this is down for extra bases, and with two out, this might get them both home. And the runner will score from
今
second.
度あれっすな、南蛮行った時
And
ゴ
he's
ー
in
ゴーカレー
safely
行っ
to
てみ
third, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
ちょうど日本
That's
橋
a
の近所
monster
にあ
at
る。
that right there. A one-run
全
lead
然
is
知らんか
fine
っ
and
た。
everything, but a three-run cushion feels a lot better. And
あ、
that's where
家
they
の
stand
近
right
くに
now
ゴーゴーカレーあ
after
るん
that
ですか。
three-bagger.
それは便利ですね。大阪なんか2店舗しかない。夏井が有名になってメジャーに行ってゴーゴーの社長がこれやと思いついたから。大阪2店舗あるんですけど、南蛮のところ持ち帰り専門なんです。店で食えんみたいです。
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And he's from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher. We have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
近所のスーパーで買うかって言って。やたら打たれますね。松井の高校時代に55があるはずないから。
So now to the plate, G-Man Choi.
博多駅のバスターミナルと太宰府店に55カレーある。
The slider gets the call in the bottom part of the
こ
zone.
っちやったらもう近所のスー
4
パー
runs
で
here in this half inning.
買った方がまだ安いですね。多複ソースがかかってるのかな。
Lifted the other way down the left field
さ
line.
すがにでも何杯って往
And that
復
is
するん
off
や
the
ったら
wall, but in foul
近
territory.
所のスーパーで買っ
Foul
てる方が
ball.
安い。何杯往復だけでも結構かかりますからね。
On the ground, softly towards second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top of inning number 4.
日本橋まで歩いたらめっちゃかかりますよ。
All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
走っていけば美味しく感じる。
As he would look at a first pitch fastball for
片
ball 1.
道だけでも多分1時間半ぐらいかかんちゃいますか。もっといるんか。
2 balls
さ
and no
すがに
strikes to
歩
the
い
Mets
て
DH.
何杯行ったことない。
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches
太
when
宰
you're
府
facing
か
a young
博
arm
多
like
駅
this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
天さん家から歩いても相当かかるでしょ。まあ、
2-0
家の
count,
近
the
所やっ
pitch.
たらあれかもしれない。
Ball 3.
歩いて行く
Great
に
AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this
片
lineup.
道だけ電車乗って
From
帰
the
り歩い
windup,
て
the
帰る。
3-0 pitch.
腹が太るんで、ね、
3-1.
3 balls.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying
運
to
動
dial
がてら
nine.
に
But when you're
食
down
後は
by
歩
4
いて帰
runs
る。
early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin
本
stanza
電
number
話入れ
4.
て剣
Well,
の
they haven't
片
been
方
able
が
to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in next, Francisco Lindor flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for
帰
the
り
first
は
out.
腹
Pretty
ごなしに
textbook
歩いて
breaking
帰
ball
る
for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it
意外
got
と
there,
持たれ
it
ます
had
からね
fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
なかなか時間はかかるんですけど
In now, Patrick Mazeika, as he'll get caught
まあ
chasing
まっ
a
す
bat
ぐ
one
歩く
there
だ
to
けや
strike
から
one.
ま
He's 0 for 1 thus
道は
far.
全然ややこしないんですけど時間がかかるってそれだけですね
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey,
わ
watch
しは
out.
5
This
を
hitter's
食
got
った
one
後歩
thing on
き
his
たくない
mind.
けどあっちゃ
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up
5
regardless.
ある
Into the box now, Luis Guillorme. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
調べたらね歩いていったら片道2時間って出ましたよ
That's lifted the other way out to
なんか
left.
往復4時間かかるとか
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning.
かかる
Mets leave 1. They're on the short end of a
意外とかかる
4-0
ね
score. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do
早
that,
歩き
here's
でい
Heidi
けば
Rockney.
1時間半
Matt
ぐらい
Race
になる
manager
か
Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his
その
lineup's
迎え
offensive
の
production,
打
and
線
flat
2
out
点
he
に
was
ワー
very
ルドチ
pleased
ャン
with the
ピオン
quality
彼
of their
を取った
at-bats. He said it's one of
ワ
those
ールド
games
チ
where
ャンピオン
everything
彼
has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in once again is Michael Brasso. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Matt. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still...
Oh, look at the diving stop. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. At the plate, Francisco Mejia. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
フックで
And
飯
now
を
a
食うと
curveball
いう
that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit out towards second.
あ
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little
山
trouble
本
here
さん
again.
と打
You'd
たれ
like
ま
to
く
see
り
him
です。
find a way to get out of this inning and battle for
8安
another
打
inning
2
or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
そろそろ変えた方がいいかもしれない。これで打たれるようやったらもう変えましょうかね。
Standing in now,
Oh,
Randy
no,
Arozarena. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's
メ
1
ジャ
for
ー
2 in
彼
this
ワー
one.
ルドチャンピオンクラス。トイレ食べるの大変そうですね、それ。2人で手分けして食ってもいいぐらいの量ちゃうんか。
Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line and
また
left. And that'll
これは
get
飽き
down
ま
for
せん
what
な。
should be
さ
extra
すがに
bases.
もうこれ以上は
And they'll have runners at second and third following the
50
1-out.
秒5キロ。
Everyone knows that this guy's
山
numbers
本
are
太
not
郎
where
が
he
あ
wants
かん
them to
な。
be so far this year, but
明日から
never
ナ
know
イ
by
ナー
that
行って
swing.
このま
He
まも
looked
う
fluid and confident
ボリ
driving
ビア
that
行って
pitch
もら
for
わ
a
な。
double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
ほんまよう打たれます。どこ投げても打たれる。5キロはすごい量ですよ。もう2人がかりでもちょうどいいぐらいちゃうんですか。それでもしんどいかもしれない。
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jacob Barnes answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
あんなに打たれとったらやばいですわ。4回でもう4点取られてますか
Into
ら。
the box, Yandy Diaz. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 1 for
5キ
2
ロ
in
出
the
したら
ball
5
game
人
thus
以上
far.
当てしないとか。来年からボリビアシーズンで。
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Yamamoto Taro氏はホーム代表。
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Runners are at second and third with one down. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Lindor takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next, it'll be Austin Meadows. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Second and third, 2 away. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
2-2 pitches fouled away. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Once again, a 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
よう打たれます。普通に持ち帰れるけど、ワールドチャンピオンは持ち帰りできません。あ、じゃあ、食べて帰らなあかん。
To the plate now, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0-1 with a run scored thus far.
途中でも不縁となります。
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
当然カレー食いたくなくなるじゃん。
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
これはもう
So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 9 on the year as they widen this lead to 8 now.
リーグ打線爆発。8点目入りましたよ。
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
ここ一番屋の OV チャレンジ 1.3 キロ。これは飽きません。
Stephen Tarplick gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
レジェンドの手前やったんです。55より後にできたゴールドカレーのチャレンジ10キロ。恐ろしい量や。
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
8000本のほら、ヒンドソー。
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
At the plate now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. It didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Stepping in now, Ji-Man Choi. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that's in there, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now back, the third baseman, Michael Rocco.
もらえるけど食べるの大変ですよね。
Into the box now, Michael Brasso. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
やばい、間に合わん。
Chopped at third. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. We played 4 full. The Rays lead it 10-0.
ホールド負けないよ。
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on the way. Popped him up. Rousseau in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Pete Alonso will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
賞金で富田買い占めや。
Still 1-2. Here it comes.
That's ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Right side, but it's well fouled.
まあ球数は多いけどまだ差になりますね。
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Set down for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia.
余計やばい。カレーは引き受けてくれるから、さすがにちょっと。
He's set. Here it comes.
まだ5回かね。5回率戦。
Ball that's outside.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses downstairs for a ball 1-1.
But down 1-1.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. 1-2. On the ground to the right side. Diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, I think it's safe to
こ
say
れ
the
は
ice
ま
is
た
melted on this guy.
当た
He
り
had
そう
been
でもない
coming
けど
into
抜
this
けてい
game,
くんですよ
but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
めちゃくちゃ流れが悪い。
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
話し合いしてもあんま変わらんし、ちょっとだけスタミナ戻ってますけど、2番でしょこれ。
So now to the plate, Yandy Diaz hit the other way out toward right field. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
ワイルドピッチ。
Popped up. Guillermo
これは
is
打ち上げ
there.
た。
Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Next up is Brandon Lau. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Squared that one up just a little late. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A bouncer up the
なん
middle.
とか抑えたか。
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays will settle for just the one. 5 innings complete. The Rays are out in front, 11-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go J.D. Davis. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its
まだ
groove
さ
in
す
this
がに
one.
帰る。
Yeah, let's see
も
if
う
he
し
can
ばら
work
く
a
なり
walk,
そうだ。
maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
なんと
And
かせん
2-0
と
now as
ね
this misses below the knees.
やられっぱなしはちょっと納得できないですね。このピッチャーをなんとか攻略せんと。
2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2 and 1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. And he
あ
takes
と
ball
は
1.
もうなるべくボール振らんように。
High in the air down the right field line.
これもライトフライ。
Meadows is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the
捉え
gap.
た。
And it's
やっと1点取った
gone.
ようやく1点。長い1点が取
It's
り
a
ましたね。
solo shot for Frankie Lindor. 8th home run on the season for him, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
まあ、1点とはいえ、0よりマシですね。
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
ホラーナにちょうど入りましたね。
In now, Patrick Mazeika.
The catcher.
As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rays 11 and the Mets 1.
なんとか1点は返しましたけど。
Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Kevin Kiermaier.
The center fielder.
長い1点。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And he lays off for ball one. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Willie Adames is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. And he struck him out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? And that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Ji-Man Choi is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Michael Brasso would be next. The 3-1 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they're on autopilot 11-1.
7、8、9。
7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Luis Guillorme. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
とにかく打たんと話にならんからね。またなんかちょうど左バッターが多い。
At the plate now, Khalil Lee, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
So base is empty now after the double play.
タイミング
And
は合って
digging
る
in
け
is the
ど
big-time power threat, Pete Alonso. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there.
あ、いた。
Ouch, that one hit him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So now to the plate, Albert Almora. A hit in 2 tries
ストレー
for
ト
him
思い
so
っきり
far.
当たりました。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's a
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Up around the letters
球
with
が
that
上
one
つ
for
いて
ball
きまし
2.
た。
Maybe a
ス
bit
タ
of
ミ
an
ナないです。
overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up
Ah,
on a
歩かせて
fastball
くれるの
and
か。
sailed on it.
3-0 to him now.
真ん中でもいいんですけど。
Has a look, now the pitch.
あー、決まった。
Mejia has a play. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. It's the Rays 11 and the Mets 1.
さあ、ピッチャー変えますか。
Last half of the 7th here and set to
さ
go
す
is
がに
the
疲
third
れてま
baseman,
す。
Michael Brasso.
Third baseman, Michael Brasso.
Miguel Castro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch on its way. Comes set with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Lee is right there, 1 down.
天国太郎はおもろい
One
で
out
す
now in the
か。
Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter,
ラン
you
ダム
just
も
have to
見
tip
た
your
ら
cap and look for the next one.
1 ball,
単
1
発売
strike
り
to
となん
count.
かまとめ売りとかありましたね。
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Struck him out.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Into the box, Randy Arozarena. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays, but they're on autopilot 11-1. Colin McHugh has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, Colin.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto. First offering. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Conforto is retired, and there's one away. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
J.D. Davis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Jonathan VR will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Swing, strike 2. McHugh gets the sign on his way with the 3-2. And it's another case. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Martinez. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
Outside, that's a ball.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Rays 11 and the Mets 2. Jonathan VR is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing
歯
third
磨
base.
きとひげ剃って
Number
ま
1,
した。
Jonathan.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the DH, Yandy
出
Diaz.
かけてはんのかな
Leading
と思っ
up
た
for
の
the
に、
Rays, the designated hitter,
ボコボコになって結局、
GIAR.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
やられてあっ
The 1-0 home.
た。なんとかホームラン2本打ったんですけど、もう8回ですからね、ついに最後になった。
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Line hard, deep into
う
left.
わー、やばい。
Almora's got it, and there is one away.
Now back.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows. And he hits it hard to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The batter, number 8.
まあね、たまにはこういうね、生まれる時もありますからね。
At the plate, Brendan Lau.
Ah,
Not
yeah,
through there
but
as this
got it
ball's
back.
hammered out to deep right field. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run.
はい。
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His
完全に
second
と
of the
どめを
game
刺され
as
ま
the
したね。
blowout continues.
11点差になってますね。
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now back. Center fielder.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermaier. And
Money
first
goes.
pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, this one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
完璧でした。
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there.
えげつない。変えても変えても打たれると。もう最後までこれ投げてもらわんとね。
Standing in now, Willie Adames. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Up next to take there. The first baseman,
いるかな。
G-Man Joy.
Now it'll be G-Man Choi. He flew out in his last AB.
次の試合はなんとかやり返さんとね。
Ball 1, no strike.
3 runs already home here.
カレーが嫌になりま
Can't
す。
get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
さすがにもう当分カレー食いたくなくなります。
Here it comes.
Aye. I got the count 1 and 2.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short.
やっと
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 8 full. The Rays are in front, 14-2. So now here is Patrick Mazeika starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fouled away. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first down. So the next to bat will be Guillorme. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. And now, Khalil Lee, who could really use a knock here, 0-for-3 in the game. Kevin Pillar gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Now here's the first offering, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. And he fouls this one off. 1-1 is taken for ball two.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Catch is made, and the Rays have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-2, the final score in this one. The Tampa Bay Rays led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Brendan McKay wins his third of the season. Jordan Yamamoto struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
ゼロじゃなかっただけがまだ唯一の救いですね。ほんまにほとんど歌えましたね。山本さんがもうされまくってましたからね。山本ジョーダン。4回持たずですからね。まあでも連勝しとったからまあね、6連勝して、これでまあ止まってもで、まあでもまだ2位やから、レイブ戦の後がブレイブスとの直接対決があるからね、これでもしかしたら上に行くかもしれないけど、なんとかレイブを叩いとかんとね、あんだけやれてるからね。レイブでもこれ2位やんか。ドジャースも相変わらず独走状態。よっしゃ、さあ終わりましょうか。2.5。 お疲れ様でした。さあ、ではでは。